Once again, children from African American working in low-income families are last in the eyes of Chicago public schools, and unfortunately in the eyes of the city of Chicago. We're here today because we are asking that Mayor Emanuel intervenes on behalf of the students that are at Dyett High School, because for two reasons. One, those students were promised that they would receive full resources in 2012 when the phase out was announced, and that has not happened. And two, to make matters worse, students from Dyett have received phone calls from Chicago public schools encouraging them to leave Dyett and go to either Hyde Park or to go to Bronzeville Scholastic Institute. So in addition to these young people having to take art and music online, in addition to these young people having to go through the back door of their school, in addition to these young people having to take physical education as an online class, they are now being displaced for the last year of their high school career. This is beyond ridiculous, and what the message we like to share today with the mayor and with Alderman Will Burns is that we are not going away. We are prepared for a protracted fight for this school, and this school is a gateway to community input and community control of neighborhood school institutions across the city of Chicago.
The education research is abundant and clear. Involved school communities not only make a real difference in educational quality, but this dedication is an indispensable condition for good schools. Common sense says so too. Whose interests are served when you ignore the deep wells of experience and wisdom from the people about the education of their own children? That's right. Children whom, least we forget, have been ignored, left behind, miseducated, disenfranchised, displaced, and disinvested in for decades, if not centuries. The plan for the Dyett Global Leadership and Green Technology School is viable. Read it.
This has been a labor of 4 years. Why are we fighting so hard for this high school? Because while our schools are being closed, housing prices are going up. While schools are being closed, hospitals are closing.
Yes.
Our grocery stores are leaving our community. This is disinvestment in us. So if we lose Dyett High School, that means that working in low-income families don't deserve a quality neighborhood high school in their area. So we recognize that when we win Dyett High School, that means that people can win community-driven reform in Uptown, people can win it in Pilsen, people can win it in Little Village, people can win it in Auburn Gresham, that communities, the people who should be engaged in the first place, will actually have an example of what community-driven school improvement looks like. We are committed to this work. We are not playing. This is not about rabble-rousing. We have done way above and beyond and more than the district has in the interest of these students.